Hello guys, you're welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Ezinne-Speaks store. You're definitely on the right stop. I'm telling you, there are beautiful videos, content down this channel that you're definitely going to love to engage with. So please do me the favor and the honors to hit the subscribe button, like this video, and of course share it. So today we're going to be looking at something I had seen on a particular group on Instagram. Most of these anonymous groups where people just send in their questions, their concerns, and then the admin of the group or of the account, whatever, posts it, and then people share their thoughts and opinions on it. So this particular one caught my attention, and I decided to bring it on here for us to discuss on it. And I'm just going to give it my own opinion, and I'm going to come from a different angle, different from what every other person was saying. So I'm just going to read it out and I'm going to put it here. I'm going to put the picture, the screenshot on the screen here so you can read along with me as I read. So the lady that had written this caption date, "My boyfriend is a failure." She said, "I'm tired of waiting on God. I've dated my boyfriend for 6 years. He works and earns a salary of 300k. He's the first child in a family of 4. He's training his younger siblings and he barely has money left after his salary. He takes care of me too. He pays my bills and he's training me in school. My problem is that I see him as a failure when I compare him with his friends that all have cars." Okay, I think because that, anyway, you're going to say it, that all have cars but my boyfriend doesn't have. I feel ashamed each time we jump keke and I want to break up with him. He's begging me to exercise patience with him, but for how long? I'm tired. Okay, let's talk. Let us talk, and I'm going to share my opinion. I'm going to be addressing the guy in this scenario, and then I'm going to be talking to the lady too. I think everybody in this, the both parties have a problem, and so I am just going to talk to the both of them. First of all, to the guy, I'll talk to the guy first and then the lady. I think this is a general or common phenomenon about a lot of guys. Most guys are under this subtle pressure to prove to a lady that they can take care of her. Most guys want to prove to their ladies that I can take care of you. And the truth is, in as much as that is important, because one of the basic things to look out for in a guy is a guy who is going to be able to take care of you. However, I'm sure that every real lady must recognize or can recognize a real guy who can take care of her. So it is about doing the important things and doing them at the right time. There's no pressure. There's no need to attack it with some level of pressure. This trying to prove that you can take care of her is a problem already, and that is what this guy is doing. I think this guy is trying to prove to this lady that I got you. I got you. And it is wrong. It is a wrong notion. It is a wrong mindset. It is a wrong place to come from. So that is one. Secondly, a guy with this amount of responsibility saddled on him has no business dating a lady who is still a student or who has no job. Take this particular statement to the bank and they are going to give you money. Excuse you? Do you want to die out of many responsibilities? No, you don't have a business dating a girl who is still an undergraduate. If you have your younger siblings that you're taking care of that are still undergraduates, I mean, you don't want a fourth person, because if, according to the lady, she said that the guy is from a family of 4, the first, so which means by my interpretation that the guy has 3 younger siblings and then It means he's paying school fees for 3 people, and school fees is not cheap. And you're adding this girl's own to the equation to pay school fees for a third person, a fourth person. You don't have business dating a lady who has no job. I'm sorry, but that is the truth. That is it. There is no need stressing this point. You don't have business. That girl, you don't have business with her. This guy needs to understand that he cannot play the role of a god in everyone's life. He needs to stop, chill, and pay attention to himself and pay attention to the things that matter. You cannot be everybody's El Shaddai. You cannot be everybody's God. You cannot come to everybody's rescue. You cannot solve everybody's problem. I understand the place of being the first child of your parents. I understand that role very well. But I mean, the people, see, the world is fashioned in such a way this time around that everybody can work and school. There is no place where it is written on hard stones that students can no longer work. Even in my time when I was in school, it wasn't a rampant thing for people to work and study, but there were people who did it at the time. Students engage in different kinds of trade and whatever to be able to fend for themselves in school. So you cannot saddle yourself with this amount of responsibilities for people who are complete. They have hands, they have legs. No, it is wrong. I don't subscribe to that. What you can do is to do the much you can and let them find their way, because as a matter of fact, you are not the only relative they have. But since that is not even the bone of contention, first of all, I think this guy needs to chill and pay attention to himself, pay attention to his finances, pay attention to building. He should pay more attention to building resources, because in this time and age, a stream of income is not enough to solve your financial needs. It is not enough and cannot be enough. So you need to chill and diversify your means of income. So you cannot just be carrying everybody's wahala on your head. You carry this person's own, carry that person's own, and dump it on you, a single entity. No, it is not possible. So you need to stop playing God in these people's lives so that they can realize that they can work and fend for themselves too. Now to my beautiful lady. Auntie, my boyfriend is a failure. Okay, I think first of all, this lady has a very strong, irritating sense of entitlement. And there is a difference between wanting or ensuring or wanting to be sure that your man can take care of you. There is a thin line between that and a sense of entitlement. You cannot feel this entitled to a man's money, to anybody's money at all. You can't be this entitled to anybody's money. Talk more of the money of your boyfriend who is struggling. Boyfriend, not husband. No, you have a problem. You cannot be this entitled to his money. And therefore, it is a wrong approach. Someone pays your school fees, someone pays your bills, and you still... Let's continue. Second point, what exactly does this lady define success to be? That she would refer to this guy as a failure. What exactly is your definition of success? Is it house, cars, land? What exactly do you define success to be? So you think that someone who has a car, who has a house, probably lives in a rented apartment, and all of that is so much of a success to you? If that is what you think, then you have a warped mentality, and that is just it. You have a very, very warped mentality about what success is, and we all generally cannot help you. So which brings me to ask this very important question. If you refer to this guy as a failure, someone who just met you and said, okay, let me try and be this involved and committed financially to you. So if you refer to him as a failure, what exactly would you refer to your father as, your mother as, your brother, your sister, if you have, your relatives, uncles, aunts, whoever? What exactly would you refer to them as? Success? And yet they abandon their primary responsibility, which is you? It doesn't make sense. If you refer to them, if you refer to this guy as a failure, then I don't know what you're going to refer to these other people. I think this lady is also trying to look for a guy who is going to enhance the lifestyle that they cannot enhance by themselves, enhance her lifestyle that she cannot enhance by herself. So you cannot be demanding for something from someone when you cannot even provide same thing for yourself. So it doesn't make sense. So if you had gone down to write that you feel ashamed for every time you people jump keke, it also means you do not have a car. So why would you feel ashamed of someone who does not have a car while you don't have a car? It doesn't make sense. So you can't be requiring or demanding from someone what you cannot give or what you do not have. So I also would ask you the same question I am asking these guys' siblings. What exactly is wrong with your hands that you are going to saddle this innocent young man with the responsibility of taking care of your financial needs? What exactly is wrong with your hands? These days, students see themselves through school. So you are neither seeing yourself through school nor appreciative of someone who is. You still come out to refer to him as a failure. Then you have a problem. So what exactly is wrong with your hands? In this time and age, when people work, do different kinds of legitimate job, you work from home, you work from school, there are part-time jobs, there are different kinds of jobs that you can take on, holiday jobs, anything, work at night, work early in the morning, cleaning jobs that you can do, get there, do the cleaning, go off. There are there are even a lot of things you can sell to be able to see yourself through school. So I also now go over to the point that says this lady is not interested in building money, building capacity, building finance. This lady is not interested. She's not interested in building with this guy. There is something about building. You must be interested in building, build finance, build whatever with someone, and it leaves a lasting effect. You must build, and you must build well. You must be interested in building. So this guy does not deserve you, or you don't deserve this guy rather. So this guy should be looking for a lady who is interested in building and not in, he's not buying me this, he's not doing that, he's not having car. Must be interested in building someone's resources. And as a lady, your primary call is to build with a man. So you must be interested in building. And so, which brings me to the final point actually. It is a major rule. Never compare your man's financial capacity to the financial capacity of his friends. Don't ever do it. You will do it and you will fail woefully. So you cannot consider him to be a failure whilst his friends are not, because you think his friends have certain things that he is yet to have. that is a wrong move. So I hope with these things I've been able to drive home the point, really, to say a few things about this topic. And I hope we all were able to pick a thing or two from this which would help. So till next time, it's going to still be Is in the Precious Gift, and I'll see you.